Well, take a look at this picture right here. You see it behind me. It's behind a big firestorm in Washington right now. President Donald Trump being criticized after using National Guard troops and park police to violently clear the streets of peaceful protesters before curfew. It was done to clear the way for the president to take this very photograph right in front of the historic St. John's Episcopal Church in Washington. ABC's Rena Roy has the story.
Right outside the White House Monday, thousands of peaceful protesters coming into conflict with U.S. Park Police and National Guard troops with a message for the president.
As a leader, your job isn't to be a president to half the country, it's to be a president to all of the country.
Things began peacefully but quickly turned tense. Authorities suddenly and forcefully started clearing people out using tear gas, rubber bullets, batons, and flashbang grenades, even attacking this Australian news crew during a live report.
They're quite violent and they do not care who they're targeting at the moment.
The violent confrontation provoked by government forces coming 25 minutes before a citywide curfew went into effect. Meanwhile, at the White House, as protesters kneeled or put their hands up, the president claiming to support peaceful demonstrations.
I am your president of law and order and an ally of all peaceful protesters.
President Trump has full authority in D.C., but not in the states. He urged governors to deploy the National Guard in their areas as well, or threatened to dispatch active duty military if they don't. A move only possible if he invoked a rarely used law, the Insurrection Act of 1807. And even then, it's unclear what that would entail. Moments after he addressed the nation, he walked through the cleared-out streets with his entourage to nearby historic St. John's Episcopal Church for a photo op. Reverend Marianne Buddy of the Episcopal Diocese says she wasn't informed he would be visiting, saying he is welcome to pray there, but not use the church as a prop.
He is not entitled to use the spiritual symbolism of our sacred spaces and our sacred texts to promote or to justify a entirely different message.
Earlier in the day, the president berated governors from both parties in a conference call, calling them weak, saying they should be arresting people and dominating the protesters. Several governors are now speaking out against his rhetoric. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.